everybody. Happy Tuesday, happy July, happy you woke up this morning. My name is Coach Jess, and today we are talking about the Macros, Muscles, and Mindset 8-week Summer Transformation Challenge. I am so excited to dive in with you about this challenge, but there's a couple housekeeping things we got to cover, like who am I and what is this all about? So my name is Coach Jess Lee. I have my bachelor's in kinesiology, master's in exercise physiology. I'm a prenatal postpartum specialist. And all of that aside, I honestly just want to see every woman when she puts her feet on the ground in the morning feel so excited, energized, and alive, and for that feeling to last all day long, and for her to be aligned with her truest and best self. There is a lot of noise around us inside our own heads that are keeping us from aligning with our highest self. And I am here to break down those barriers with you and leave you feeling encouraged and empowered, even if in the tough times. So, what does it mean to be a part of the JLF team? This is the Jess Lee Fitness team. Being a part of this team means that you are bought into yourself, and recognizing that when you put yourself first, it elevates everybody's experience around you. We have responsibilities, whether you're a mom or not. You may be in a high position at work. As women, we are nurturers, we are caretakers. We put things on our shoulders, sometimes more than we think we can handle. But when you put yourself first, which is sometimes hard to do, it just ripples everywhere around us. So to be on the JLF team means that you are here and willing to show up for yourself and show up for everyone else on that team, always knowing that you have the potential to change somebody's life, but it starts with you. Now, the summer challenge, I host quarterly challenges, but this summer challenge has a huge emphasis on discipline, consistency, and commitment to your macros, to your workout program, to your water intake, your sleep, your stress. Things that if you've been in the JLF team for a while, you've heard before. But I have a deeper reasoning as to why we are taking these strict, rigid concepts so seriously this time. It's because I don't want you to have to do it anymore. I don't want you to have to stick to a strict, rigid, black and white plan. As the woman that you are, we can embrace fluidity and flexibility without falling off track. But we have a lot of work we need to do first to be able to do that. There are a lot of women out there online who probably maybe have the physique or the lifestyle that you or I want, but they're not showing the mess and the work they did to get there. They say, I don't track my food and you don't have to either. But where's your metabolism? Where are your mental blocks or programming around junk food or getting off track, your discipline? We got to meet you where you're at. Sharpen your axe so that when you head into the realm of intuitive eating and food freedom and freedom of movement, that it's coming from a place of truly knowing yourself, wanting to nourish yourself, and understanding where your body's at and what it needs. So we're going to break down some walls over the next 8 weeks so we can get there. So first things first, if you're interested in joining the challenge and you haven't already, your first step is to fill out this interest form. Okay. I'm going to put it in the chat. I'll link it in the recording when I send it out for those of you watching the recording. That's your first step. Okay. And I'll talk about what the journey is as we keep going, but I wanted to put that out there. So who is this challenge for? This is for women. So if there are men in your life, I'm happy to coach them, but the challenge is going to be reserved for women so we can keep that energy in the group chat and around what I'm educating on, who are ready to reclaim their confidence in their choices and empower their relationship with food and their bodies and how they move it and their habits. This isn't an all or nothing thing, right? We can be all in, but not throw it all away when it's not perfect. We think that imperfection means we're off track, that if one thing went wrong in our day, the whole day is off track, and that's not it. So if you're ready to regain confidence in your true knowing that you're on the right path, on the right track, and continue to make decisions like that, this is for you. So, what are you going to experience in this 8 week challenge? First, we're going to master our macro tracking. At the end of the day, so for me personally, I can finish my day and know if I hit my protein. I can finish my day and know if I was over under on my calories. Now my metabolism is fast, and so it has a little flexibility where I don't need to hit it perfectly, but we are going to spend these 8 weeks understanding with so much certainty and curiosity of how the meals that we want, the meals that we're choosing, the meals that work for your family, your life, align with the macros that work for your body and your goals. It's all communicating. And I don't want women to come into this space and feel like I gotta hit these numbers. No, you're going to find what foods you love and understand how those numbers are serving you. They are for you, and they will fit beautifully when you find yourself in them. I know that sounds a little vague, but wow, it's amazing when it happens. And so I want you to come in with an open mind. What foods make you feel good? What foods nourish you? I'm personally going to take away dairy and gluten from myself and processed sugar during this challenge because I want to eliminate all inflammation in my body. And I also just naturally don't do dairy. You don't have to do what I'm doing, but be curious. If every time you eat beans, you get bloated, one, let's talk about your gut health, but two, what if you just dropped them for 2 months? What if you just found out why or how those didn't serve you? If you are constantly ordering the not so healthy thing out, what if you ordered something that you could track that made you feel good? What if, what if, what if? We're not going to do the fake it till we make it here. We are going to act as if we are the woman that is the healthiest, most boundless version of herself. And we don't know her yet, but we can start to guess how she would choose things would go. And it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be incredible because you're going to feel so good from it. And there might be a little bit of cognitive dissonance where, oh, I really want that ice cream because when I was a kid, my mom took me to ice cream every time I won a soccer game. So I associate it with success or reward. Whoa. That's deep. That's something we'll talk about in one of the group coaching calls, but we're going to dig that stuff up. And by the way, I still eat ice cream with my daughter as a treat, as a bonding thing, but we are going to master our macros and not let these numbers be black and white, but truly understand how they're going to fit. And we'll talk more about what that looks like in your journey. So we're mastering our macros. Next, we are going to follow a workout plan. I am going to help you choose a plan in the app, the First Form app. That's my one-on-one coaching app. There are so many workout plans in there. They're all 8 weeks long. What do you know? And if you are already participating in a workout program, I got a lot of F45ers, Orange Theory, you have your own program you're following, great. But I want you to pick a supplemental program from the app as well. This can be the core add-on, the diastasis strengthening, hello moms, ab program, running program. There's some extra muscle arm programs. Whatever it is, we're going to tack something onto that and align with that structure of doing something consistently. Next up, we're going to level up our daily habits. Now, this is where it gets a little, I like to say, like, we're going to do this, this, and this. But here's the thing, the list that I'm going to give you now, it can go in a lot of different directions. And this is where you make it your own. We're going to focus on our sleep. We're going to focus on our hydration, our gut health, our stress and inflammation, making sure we're consistent with our supplements, our steps. This is why we do our weekly group coaching calls to really dive in on all these things. This is why you get daily announcements in the app every day. This is why we have a group chat, because there's going to be a lot of plates spinning. But how lucky are we to be able to spend 8 weeks together as a team, figuring out which plates are slowing down, which one, this is a big metaphor, how to keep them all going at the same time. Where are my pockets of time to move that I want to move? Maybe I have no time to move at all. Okay, well, let's talk about how you're fueling your body in alignment with that less movement. We will figure it out together. So we will improve our sleep either longer sleep or higher quality sleep. We will get more disciplined about our hydration, or maybe even level it up with electrolytes. I'm going to give you guys a list of incredible morning routine and evening routines to play with and see what works for you. And it's going to take discipline. It's going to take commitment. This is not easy. This isn't just something that we do alongside we're changing things up here. We're incorporating things. It's going to take time management, commitment, and your motivation is going to go away. It just is. And that's okay. You don't need to be motivated the whole time. You just have to remember what you want, why you want it, and trust that with me and the JLF team, you are on your way there, right? No perfection, just intention, effort, and curiosity. Next up, we're going to have our weekly check-ins. I've been mentioning this in the call already, our group coaching calls, our empowerment calls. This is a time where I normally would come on and lecture, kind of like I am now. By the way, if you have questions, drop them in the chat. I will answer them. But this is going to be more live Q&A. What do you want to know? Jess, what's up with creatine? Jess, I was starving between lunch and dinner. Why? This is honestly a little one-on-one time that you get to have with me if you can get on there live and ask your questions live. I promise you, your questions are questions other women have as well. So, and if we find that we don't have any questions that need answering, I will run with it, go with it, and talk about some of those hot topics that I mentioned just last in those daily habits. Especially excited to chat with you all about inflammation control, water retention, daily habits to bring that down, cortisol, hot topic right now. That's going to be a big theme as we move through the 8 weeks. I do have, as you're in the app with me, the touch points that you'll have with me, aside from the weekly group coaching call, is you'll get an announcement from me every morning to everybody, educating, motivating, giving you reminders, just keeping you in it. Yeah. So be prepared to get in the habit of tuning in when that notification pops up and listen to me chat at you for a couple minutes. It'll keep your head in the game, really. And you'll also be able to submit weekly assessments to me. This is a few questions with new photos, a new weigh-in about how you're feeling, how's your mood, how's your energy, and then I will get back to you on Monday morning with a video response so you can start your week with some homework, with some confidence, and with some edits. Those are the touch points you'll gain. Everything that I've mentioned so far, the cost of this challenge is going to be $100 a month. So this is the cost of my coaching program. You're going to pay $30 towards your app fees and then $70 to complete your membership through Stripe. So this is $100 monthly and you'll get everything there. Now, this is after the challenge. This will continue on, just normal coaching with me, because if you got your goal in the challenge, amazing. Let's make a new one. If you didn't, we have more work to do. So this is what it'll normally look like coaching through me. So no special additional costs. But I do want to reach out to 5 special women who want higher accountability, higher personalization, and a lot more touch points with me. So this is going to be my VIP coaching. You're going to get private weekly one-on-one coaching sessions with me live on Zoom. Again, I have 5 spots right now, and they have been filling up over the last week, but I am reserving those 5 for this call and beyond. You will get a lot more tailored responses from me. We'll text a lot more, phone calls, so on and so forth. So those are women who are really, really ready to go all in with me, and that's going to be $250 a month as opposed to the $100 a month. Now, for those of you who are in the $100 a month and want some one-on-one time with me, you can always sign up for weekly one-on-one calls. I will put the link to do that here in the chat and put it in the follow-up email. But those are all the ways that we are going to collaborate and work together. So let's talk about the journey. You're like, Jess, I'm ready. Let's start this challenge. So you'll fill out the interest form that I put in the chat and I'll put in the email. I will reach out to you with a one-on-one message about next steps for getting started, what level you want to come in at, and then we'll onboard you to the First Form app. When we onboard you, if you are brand new to me, brand new to my coaching, you will get that initial free discovery call. If you do want to have a one-on-one call with me and you've been in this space for a while, you can sign up for a one-on-one call with the link below. Everyone at that $100 a month does get half off of one-on-one calls with me, which which is a really cool thing that I love offering, so we can chat more closely. Once you're in the app, you're going to start exploring your macros and start plugging in foods that you like or that you lean on to see, where am I really landing? Where are the gaps here? And I'll be able to see it too. Some support resources that you're going to have is a custom meal guide from me with breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack options that are calorie specific to you. And the app has some new AI features where you can, in live time, take a photo of your plate and it'll upload what it sees as what you are eating, doing its best to account for portions and ingredients. And you make edits as you see things potentially missing or being off. You're also able to just talk into it. For lunch, I had a large Caesar salad. Try that. I'm sure it would put 3 cups of romaine, half a cup of croutons, 3 tablespoons of Caesar, and 4 ounces of chicken. The more accurate you can track at home, and this will be more something we talk about in our first group coaching call of really how to execute on this, is weighing your food. And the more you can get accurate with weighing your food, measuring your food, you'll be able to eyeball things so much better when you're out and about. And this plays into the food freedom that we're hoping to earn by the end of this, where you'll just know that is definitely not enough chicken for me. I know I normally eat double that when I'm trying to hit my protein goal for the day. And then you'll ask for extra. So those are some resources that you'll have for the tracking. You'll also select your workout program, and then you'll just go ahead and start watching the daily announcements, submitting your weekly assessments, joining the live group coaching calls, and being a part of the Just Leaf Fitness Community Hub Facebook group and the Instagram group chat that we're going to have. There is so much going on here. I know it feels like drinking from a fire hose, but it is my obligation to give you all the resources right away. And if something gets missed or you're like, just slow down, this isn't fun anymore, I'm sorry, I just have to give it to you now. You will find your way and your rhythm. This is not a rushed thing. Well, yes, I want you to achieve everything in the next 8 weeks. I don't want you to feel rushed to do it. Now, I don't want you to make compromises or get complacent or make excuses because you're like, I have more than 8 weeks to accomplish my goal. We are all in. Okay. Now we're not putting our head down, because when we got to keep our eye on the prize, right? But I want us focused. I want us in this together. And that's why we have the group chat, the live coaching calls, the Facebook group, to keep us in this hub together. So what does a typical day look like for you during this challenge? I'm going to give you a lot of morning and evening rituals to incorporate. I would hope that you participate in some form of a workout and a walk daily. And some days that workout might just be stretching or foam rolling, because we don't need to exercise every single day, but some form of intentional movement as well as walking daily. I would love to see y'all incorporate that in. And the biggest thing that I want you to recognize as you move through your days is slowing down. We're going to slow down for a lot of reflection during this challenge, where after every meal, you take 60 seconds and say, how did that make me feel? 30 minutes later, oh, I'm hungry again. What about that meal? Why am I hungry again? How can I change tomorrow's meal and not be hungry again? Why do I feel so tired after that HIIT cardio workout? Wow, I feel really energized after this Pilates reformer class. I am so ahead on my water today. I feel great. Whoa, slow down, ask questions, and get to know what is causing you to feel the way you feel. Because I promise you, when you feel incredible, you're not going to be like, I don't know why I feel this way. You're going to know. When we feel crummy, we're usually like, oh, why don't I feel this way? Start asking questions and being honest with yourself and being humble. Okay. So the winner of the challenge is going to be the person with the most noticeable physical transformation in photos as well as on the scale. But another component that I'm going to be incorporating into choosing our winner is going to be that involvement in the community, the group chat, the Facebook group, getting on the live calls or at least commenting on them after you've watched the recording, submitting your assessments regularly, being coachable. So that's all going to be a part of choosing my winner. The winner is going to get a $250 gift card to First Form and a special care package from me, and a one-on-one coaching call so we can talk about next steps moving forward. This isn't about who wins. This isn't about winning. And while I'd love to incentivize you to go all in for the sake of a prize, I would much rather you go all in because you are so, so sure about what you want and that this collaboration is going to get you there. Okay. If anyone has any questions in the chat, go ahead and drop them now. Yeah, Stacy loves the progress photo tracking component of the app. And you know what? If photos aren't your thing, first thing I'm going to say is taking your photo is you declaring that that photo is going to change. But if you're in a situation or a week where you're like, oh, I do not want to take a photo of myself, take a photo of your dog, show me your garden, bring your kids into it, wear the cutest outfit you own, full makeup and hair. Okay. I see you. I'm with you. You are safe. You are strong. I'm going to be your cheerleader. I'm going to be your coach. I'm going to be your friend. I'm going to hold you accountable. We might have to have hard conversations, but hopefully I make the standard clear enough for you that you understand what's expected of you and you hold yourself to a high standard while also giving yourself grace. Two plates that we're going to balance during this are grace and grit. Okay. And we're going to figure out which we need in given moments. All right. So remember, first step is to fill out the interest form, and then I will reach out to you with a one-on-one conversation about how to get your ball rolling in this challenge. If you have already submitted the form, you're ready to go ahead and add new photos to the First Form app as your day one photos for this challenge. And if you haven't already, go ahead and add those photos as your submission photos for First Form's Q3 challenge as well. So it's all tied together nice and pretty with the app. All right. I'm going to set you free. Thank you for taking time to learn about the Macros, Muscles, and Mindset Challenge. I believe in you so deeply because I believe in the direction we are going and what you're capable of. And even if you don't know what you're capable of, just know no matter how well I know you, I know what you're capable of. You are strong, you are a woman, and you are on the JLF team now. So I will talk with y'all later. I'll send this recording out shortly. Have a great day. Bye.